That's my baby. I'm free, you guys. The kids are all grown up, and now I get to go and do all of the things that I thought I wanted to do when I was younger. Yes, I'm homeless. Yes, I'm homeless. I'm homeless. I'm homeless on purpose. No, I'm not homeless. I still own one house, but I don't live in it, so it don't matter. No, I'm not homeless. I'm actually taking the time out because I wanted to have an adventure. I've never lived in a vehicle, and I'm on YouTube and all this shit all the time, watching people in this van life, and I'm like, shit, I want to do it. I wasn't doing nothing else. So I decided that I didn't want no bills. You goddamn right. No rent, no utilities. So I decided, okay, I'm going to try this. And I kept watching this girl. I got this one girl I watch all the time. But that's really not why I did it. I came to Florida this year at the beginning. I moved here in January the 15th, exactly. And I came here to go nomading, you guys. If you have been following me for any amount of time, you know I came out here to pitch my tent, and I had never had any intention on paying any fucking bills. That was why I sold my business and everything, because I knew I didn't need all that money, because I ain't gonna have no bills. So I don't need a job like that. That's another reason that I drive for Lyft. I wanted the freedom so I could bounce around to all the different beaches. If you've been following me, you already know we've done the peninsula. We on our way that way. I think we going that way. I don't even know where the fuck we going, but we going. I feel that I'm from New York. Hey, you know what to say. You don't look old enough to have grown. My kids turned 26 and 27 this month. My son turned 27 on the 5th. And my daughter turned 26 on the 16th. My ass is 48. And I took the notion to do all of this because I get tired of people telling me what I can't do. And most of the things I've done in my life are built on what someone said I couldn't do. It puts a fire under me like nothing else, I swear to God. Don't tell me that I can't afford a house on the motherfucking beach where I can wake up on my bed looking out the window to a sunrise, baby, because I just got it. Don't tell me that I will never see a time in my life where I won't have no bills, bitch. I got it. Don't tell me that I can't go on vacation without any money. I'm doing it. Don't tell me what I can't do. I'm aimed out to prove that I can, damn. But I came on here to answer questions about the van. First question I'm going to answer is, let me take this off. Oops, I broke a bit. I'm going to open this door. No, I did not get rid of my car. No, I didn't lose my car. No, I can make all... I'm going to open this door. No, I did not get rid of my car. No, I didn't lose my car. No, I can make all my goddamn payments. Thank y'all very much. That is not why I'm living in a van. Okay, that was the first question. Okay, that's the first question. Okay, that's my first... Oh, the first question I'm going to answer. No, I ain't lose my car. No, I didn't sell my car to afford the van. That's not what's going on here. And if y'all would stop assuming shit and just stop long enough to put a damn question in the message box, I would have told you that. You ain't got to assume, baby. Just ask. I'll tell you. Why did I leave my house? I was never in a house. What do you mean? I've been living in an extended stay. Most of the time I've been in Florida. I just moved to a room since I've been here in Jacksonville, and I've only been there like 2 or 3 months. 2 months. 3 tops. Okay? The van is because I said that I was not going to pay rent in 2023. Boggling my mind, thinking about all the things I know, things I've experienced, places I've been, stuff I've seen, to figure out how can I do that when I ain't got no money. Damn. How can I live with no bills when I can't afford to buy shit? And I gotta live, so I gotta pay rent and utilities. So I went and bought me a van. Okay, let's break down the concept of the van. I will not have rent, I will not have utilities, and instead of paying my rent, the money that I had for my rent for next month, bought this van. I only paid $1,300 for it. That's why it's in the state that it's in. But guess what? That was the money I had. Okay? I believe in making it do. Make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Okay? This is what my mom always said. Use it up, wear it out. Make it do or do without. Okay? I'm making it do. And the mantra that I've always partnered myself with or put behind me, even with running my business and doing my consulting and all of that, is start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Okay, well, I was damn near homeless because I moved out here to go camping. So I came with nothing. I sold my business, I sold my house, damn near sold the clothes off my back. I only brought out here with me summer clothes. If it wasn't something you could wear in Florida, it got thrown away or sold. And when I started staying at the extended stay, you guys, I was paying $350 a week. That's $1,400 a month. I could have kicked myself when I started putting pencil to paper and realized that I had wasted $9,800 staying at a rundown ass extended stay motel in St. Petersburg. Then I came here and I tried to get them to do, I'm in Jacksonville. I tried to get the extended stay to do like a monthly rate. Instead of making me pay $350 a week, if you know I'm going to be here, let me pay by the month and give me a discount and I'll pay you monthly, like it's a lease or a bill. Instead of making me pay $350 a week, if you know I'm going to be here, let me pay by the month and give me a discount and I'll pay you monthly, like it's a lease or a bill. They won't do that because it's an extended stay. They want all their money. They get their money by charging you weekly. So I said, okay, let me try something different because I was trying to get my expenses as low as I could because I don't want to work. Okay, let me try something different because I was trying to get my expenses as low as I could because I don't want to work. Okay, I don't want to work. I'm never going to lie to you. This is all because I don't want to work. I've worked my whole life. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of bills. And I'm going to figure out how to do it without it. Okay, so I only work 5 hours a day, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and I drive for Lyft. And I make $700 a week. So all the budgeting that I'm doing as far as with the van or with the extended stay or whether I was in a room or wherever I was at was based on this $700 a week that I do for Lyft, $100 a day. Okay, so I was like, okay, let me make this make sense. And I have a lot of girls, people who are, you know, in the background that will send questions and things. And when I do anything and I decide to go on a journey, I want to make sure that my adventure is beneficial, not just to myself, but to other people. If I'm going to get out here and I'm going to live like this, I want to show it every step of the way because there may be someone else that is struggling who may be in a position where they have to. At least I'm in a position where I choose to. But while I'm doing it, I want to make sure that I'm helping those that have to. Let me show you how you can live better without even changing your financial state. It is a mindset, okay? It's a mindset. I'm a true believer, and I'm truly what you would say when they talk about getting it out the mud, okay? I'm going to show you how to get it out the mud because I've been getting it out the mud since I was 13. And ain't nobody been standing behind me but me. Okay, so let me show you how to get it out the mud. I have $0. When they asked me about my budget, I had to giggle. Okay, I'm trying not to work. Where do you think this money coming from to put a budget together? A budget with what? My pennies? That's funny as fuck. I said, that person don't watch me enough. They don't know that I ain't got no money. So, but if I'm paying $700, this is my thought process. That person don't watch me enough. They don't know that I ain't got no money. So, but if I'm paying $700, this is my thought process. Pay cash for the van. You should be by yourself in a camper trailer to pull. I don't have a truck. I thought about that. And my car only pulls so much, so I couldn't do that. Trust and believe I did my research because I started out saying I was going to buy and pull. I don't have a truck. I thought about that. And my car only pulls so much, so I couldn't do that. Trust and believe I did my research because I started out saying I was going to buy an RV. Had my mom, aunts, cousins, everybody looking for an RV. Then I started thinking on it and researching, and you have all of these lot fees and extra gas costs, and it costs more to do the repairs and all of that. And I was like, if you ain't got no money, you don't need that. That's for them big wigs. Let them have that shit, okay? They can have that. I'm not going to pay that money. So then I was looking at fifth wheels, and I was looking at buses and all of that. All of them carry different guidelines, okay? There are some home subdivisions that have HOAs that do not allow RVs to even be on the property. What happens when you go to visit someone and you plan on staying in their yard for free and you can't put your RV there because it's against the rules of the HOA? Okay, now what you gonna do? Did you have that money saved up so you are able to pay for the lot fee that you're going to need to stay for however long you were going to stay? Those things started popping in my head. Not to mention it takes up a lot of space, and if you're going state to state, If you are in a 15-passenger van, this is how I came up with this conclusion. They're used by most businesses for transporting. You don't get into the extra overhead with insurance because it's not a home dwelling. It is actually a vehicle, not classified in any way, shape, or form as a dwelling space. So it's a different type of insurance. You have to watch out for that. Not to mention, if I'm trying to travel inconspicuously, I can't hide with no fucking RV or boat or box truck or bus or none of that. But if I drop my car and I'm just driving the van, it's so easy for me to go and park at a Walmart or a Target, drop my curtains, and nobody know what the hell's going on, and I can sleep peacefully. Incognito, okay? So those were some things that I thought about when I decided that I did not want to do RV. I'm going to go with the van. Not to mention, I kept watching all of these YouTubes, and I got the couple of people I watch over here on TikTok that just really amazed me. And I was like, I came in without full knowledge of the time of my bad. That's okay. But I just been watching and watching and watching, and I was like, boy, y'all sure are spending a lot of money. And I kept saying in my mind, ooh, I would do this, I would do this, I would do this. And then I was like, I'm gonna do it. And it just kept eating at me and eating at me. Every time I paid somebody rent, I was like, I could fucking be doing this and I could be doing that. And I want to go to Dubai with my mom in April, and I need to come up with this fucking be doing this, and I could be doing that. And I want to go to Dubai with my mom in April, and I need to come up with this $3,000, and all of these different things are playing around in my head. And let me tell you what I'm not. I'm not lazy, and I'm not stupid. I'm not going to keep paying bills. All of these different things are playing around in my head, and let me tell you what I'm not. I'm not lazy, and I'm not stupid. I'm not going to keep paying bills. And look, let me tell you what I'm not. I'm not lazy, and I'm not stupid. I'm not going to keep paying bills and look, taking care of somebody else, building their legacy, putting money. And I was like, okay, I got to get past this. I got to get past this. Well, there were 5 weeks in this month, and that put me $700 ahead. I said, okay, I am going to, my first goal, I'm going to try to pay my rent and my car note twice this month since there is a 5th week. Well, I was sitting on some money because I was trying to get the money together to pay the rent and the car note when I looked across this van for under $2,000. I talked the man down to 13. Trying to get the money together to pay the rent and the car note when I looked across this van for under $2,000. I talked the man down to 13, and I took my car note and my rent money for next month, should have been, and I bought this van. So after I get past these 2 weeks, okay, because this next week, I'm going to have to hustle ass, because I might not have to replace the rent because I got a home, but I damn sure got to come up on another $450 to pay my car note and my insurance. So all next week, my $100 a day goes towards that. So I couldn't work on the van. I couldn't get the stuff for the roof. I couldn't get the stuff for the floor. I had to make sure that I minimize my costs because I don't have it to spend to fix the van. So I made my first goal, make sure Haven is what I'm calling my van, y'all, because this is my safe haven. Her name is Haven. Make sure Haven is sleepable by the 1st of the year so that you don't have to pay rent on the 1st. My last day at my place is on the 31st, so I got all next week to get my things out. I don't have to rush and stress, and I got time to set things up. I didn't buy anything for the van, okay? I've only spent $23, and that's for the wood that I'm sleeping on top of. That's it. That's all I bought. I decided that what I want to do with this stream, what I want to do with my platform right now, is show you how to get it out the mud. Let me show you how to really get it out the mud. Y'all think y'all been broke? You think you ain't had shit? Baby, walk in my shoes. I should write a book. But I promise you, this is going to be decked out. I'm not going to spend over $500 on the van itself. Okay, because my objective is the fact that this was $1,000, $1,300. This shit on this last leg. Y'all know better. This is a 2002 for $1,300. It ain't gonna last. It was $1,000, $1,300. This shit on this last leg. Y'all know better. This is a 2002 for $1,300. It ain't gonna last too long. So you don't want to put too much money into this van. I don't want to keep doing like floors and stuff. I'm not gonna do all of that and put all this money in here. What sense does it make to pay $1,300 for a van and then turn around and flip it for twice the amount you paid for it? Now that's a crackhead move. You're putting money in some shit that ain't gonna even be running that long. So what I decided to do is I took the furniture and things that I've been pecking around. I had 4 pieces that I didn't want to get rid of because I might want an apartment at some point. And these 4 pieces I want. Is I took the furniture and things that I've been pecking around. I had 4 pieces that I didn't want to get rid of because I might want an apartment at some point. And these 4 pieces I want them in my place when I do decide to calm the hell down again. And that was these 2 shelves at some point. And these 4 pieces I want them in my place when I do decide to calm the hell down again. And that was these 2 shelves right here behind me. I love these little cabinets, okay? They are like my lifesavers for being at extended stays, okay? And then I have, I'm getting me a tarp, and I'm gonna, wait until y'all see how I put this shit together with none of this, okay? Just hold on. So basically what you see here, I'm gonna move because we're gonna talk about it. Save money, I am just, so this, hold on. So basically what you see here, I'm gonna move because we're gonna talk about it. Save money, I am just, so this plan is not, no, this isn't a long-term plan. This is a way, what I'm trying to do is show you how to start. This plan is not, no, this isn't a long-term plan. This is a way, what I'm trying to do is show you how to start. If you're getting it out the mud and you don't, all I'm doing is just jumping around and having fun and exploring and visiting. So I ain't in a hurry to get nowhere, and I ain't really going nowhere specific. So I'm just fucking around. So, but anyway, my goal for this van, nowhere, and I ain't really going nowhere specific. So I'm just fucking around. So, but anyway, my goal for this van, since I know that I didn't pay a lot of money on the van, is I want to make sure the things in the van are solid. They are pieces that are key pieces that will last, not some junk shit, you know what I'm saying? So if the van goes dead, I'm on the road somewhere, and the van poops out, always remember when I'm talking to you, I don't have rent and I don't pay utilities. So that money is going to where? The bank. So I got the money now. I didn't have no money before, but now that I don't have rent and utilities, I got money. Okay? Watch out now. So basically, everything that I put in here needs to be transferable. It needs to be things that I can easily detach from this. Purchase another van, pick the fuck shit up, and put it in another van and keep on driving. Okay? That is the objective of how I'm setting up this layout. I am rooting for you, but only where you need to spend the money. Exactly. We talking about getting the bag. I'm trying to show you broke motherfuckers like me how to get the bag. It's not the first time I've been right here. This ain't the first time I've been right here, and I ain't never stayed. And this is why I didn't stay. I got a plan. This is my plan. So when you watch my videos, you'll see me talking about $20,000. Well, one of the goals that I set for myself in 2023 is to save $20,000. Okay, $20,000, no rent, no utilities. If you ain't paying bills, what the fuck you doing? Is to save $20,000. Okay, $20,000, no rent, no utilities. If you ain't paying bills, what the fuck you doing with your money? Put that shit in the bank. You can eat, you can buy gas, you can buy an outfit here and there. But if you're trying to get a bag, you ain't running around out here trying to buy everything that you can buy gas, you can buy an outfit here and there. But if you're trying to get a bag, you ain't running around out here trying to buy everything that Bill Bob. You can buy gas, you can buy an outfit here and there. But if you're trying to get a bag, you ain't running around out here trying to buy everything that Bill, Bob, Tom, and you can buy gas. You can buy an outfit here and there. But if you're trying to get a bag, you ain't running around out here trying to buy everything that Bill, Bob, Tom, and you don't see what they got. You got to focus. Stay on the focus. So $20,000 is no more than $1,600 a month. $1,600 a month is only not even right at half of what I'm making with Lyft. I'm making $2,800 right now because I'm doing the $700 a week by choice. Mind you, I could make more if I wanted to, but this is because I don't want to work. So I make $100 a day. My only goal each day in life right now is to wake up and in a 24-hour period make $100. If you can't make $100 in a 24-hour period, just shoot yourself. You ain't worth shit. But this is what we're going to do with our $700. Now that I don't have rent, every month that comes around when I should have paid rent, I'm going to go buy something for Haven. I've already found the portable refrigerator, portable potty. I found a solar panel power box so I don't have to be attached to anyone else's home. All of those things are going to be purchased from somebody who broke that ain't got no money, but I ain't got no bills. So where I should have been spending my money on the bills, I'm going to spend it on me. and not just this van. Please pay attention. I'm not spending it on this van. I'm spending it on the materials within the van, because when this shit stops working, the same stuff that's in here can be put over there, and I can keep trucking. But if I can save $20,000 and I got it in my budget to do $20,000, and I decide that I like the van life, because I've never done this before, I don't know what I'm doing. We're YouTubing every day. But if I figured out in my budget, and I wrote it out, and there's a video that talks about the budget as well, so you know the numbers that I'm dealing with. But if I can do that and I can do the $20,000, don't you know that by June I will have $10,000? And when I was looking for vans and RVs and stuff before I purchased this, those travel vans that you see everyone using now that are more box style, they already got the refrigerators and things in there. I was finding those used with everything in them for $9,000, $8,000. Hey, if I like it, I'll jump back and just buy me something else midway, and then we'll take this show on the road. I'm not stable. I ain't got nothing holding me down. I do what I want to do. Okay? But the goal is to $20,000. But in the midst of all of that, I found out that I only owe $14,000 on my car. That's another video. That's all in the same video about budgeting. Okay? Because if I work maybe another hour a day, hour and a half a day, and I put myself at working maybe 6 to 7 hours a day, Monday through Sunday, $100 a day, I can get enough money each week, or each month rather, to not only save my $20,000, but pay off my fucking car. I don't know why I would do that, because I'm putting a lot of miles on it. I'm just giving you examples of how the money would do better. I already thought, no, I just bought a van. I don't live in a truck, but a truck could be next because I don't have rent and utilities. The same way I can take $10,000 in June and buy another van, I could easily go buy me a truck and get me a damn pop-up camper for the back, or a trailer, and do it like that. The choices are endless once you start generating the income. You're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do when you're in that fucking ball like a damn rabbit running in the ball, and you're not making any money because you're steady spending it out quick as you get it. You got your rent, light, gas, water, cable, internet, phone, gas, insurance, all these different things. But if you can cut out those things that are the most, the rent and the utilities, how quick can you come up on $20,000? You probably get paid more than me. I make what I get paid. I'm just saying. So I'm trying to do my best in my interpretation of showing you how you can get it out the mud. So let me show you what I got going on. And everything that I have in this van right now is just stuff that I picked up in this last year for the extended stays that I've been living in. That's it. I haven't bought shit. All this stuff, if you look at my videos and you've been following me, you've been seeing these same shelves the whole time, these same curtains I'm using. All I'm doing is cutting it to fit my van now. I'm just altering the things that I already purchased. Goodwill, $25 a piece. I ain't paid shit for shit. I'm cheap as hell. But my mama said stop saying cheap and just say frugal. I'm frugal. I don't buy stuff I don't need. Are you staying warm? I am staying warm, thank you. And I should have checked the temperature because everyone was so worried about me being in my van and not having it insulated yet, because I had this goal to be sleeping in her after the first of the year. I have nowhere else to go. So when the guy asked if I was homeless, hell yeah, because I told them I was going to be gone on the 31st. This is my house. I can sit here. It's not insulated, and I'm still able to sit in my tank top. This is why I chose to continue to dress the way I usually dress, to show you nothing about my lifestyle is going to change itself. And I'm still able to sit in my tank top. This is why I chose to continue to dress the way I usually dress, to show you nothing about my lifestyle is going to change except location. This little bitty thing right here will run you the fuck up out of here. Oh my God, it gets hot in here even without the insulation. So when I insulate this motherfucker, we're going to be in a hot box. It's going to be a sauna on wheels, because this damn thing makes it hot. And it's very good, just so you know, you can't burn a box. It's going to be a sauna on wheels, because this damn thing makes it hot. And it's very good, just so you know, you can't burn yourself up with it, because if it tips over it, it's not on the level floor, it won't turn on. So I do pay attention, and I bought this to come camping. And I was like, damn, this is going to work because it covers the whole van. I can see my whole house. Look. But I also have these from my streaming. These are pods, and they come from Home Depot. They're $20 for two, okay? Not only do I use these for when I'm on the side of the road, because they blink, so nobody will run your ass over, okay? And they are also mood lights because they can go in levels. But check this. They're also magnets, so now I have my house lights for my van. So all things that I have been purchasing, all things that I kept saying, I want everything to be USB chargeable. I don't want to have anything that attaches me to a house, have now become valuable because my new house, I was trying to turn it on, but I think it went dead, just so happens to be a van. Everything I own came from my school when I had my preschool, things that I bought to travel because I was going camping. I got several of these speakers. Shit that I had, stuff I already had. I'm making it do what it do. I'm just making it do what it do. But let me show you my little setup, because that's what this was all about. And I will be doing story times. The story times are what you want to look for what I'm using to fix and budgets and stuff like that, unless I'm going live to answer 1,000,001 questions. But I'm trying to do the 10-minute videos as story times now. And I'm going to try to do those once a week to catch up or keep up because there's a lot going on now, okay? But basically, let me tell you, and it's going to be in the video probably tomorrow. I might not go to work tomorrow just so I can stay home and get this all ready because I want it to be ready for the first of the year. My first night in the van, I want to be New Year's. I want to go out to the beach New Year's Eve and spend the night out there and wake up in the morning, open my back doors, and watch the sunrise for first day of 2023. So that's going to be the first time that the van moves off the property, okay? That's what I want to do. Somebody's beach. I might not make it to Jack's, but I'm going to get to someone's beach, and we're going to have our moment, okay, damn it? I finally own a house that can be on the beach to watch the sunrise, damn it, and we want to brag about it. I'm going to drive my ass to the beach, put my house on the beach. But anyway, hold up. So I'm going to the beach to do my sunrise. But I'm going to walk through here and I'm going to show you. But I drive Lyft, so all the time there are people in my car and we're talking about what I'm doing. They always want to know, what are you doing? Where are you from? I saw your driver's or your tag said Arkansas. Sparks up conversation and they ask me how long I've been here, how I like it, what I'm doing, and I drop that bomb on them. I live in a van. I'm getting ready to do van life. And I've had several people give me great ideas. So my next story time is going to be about how I came up on the knowledge of what to buy to fix this van, driving for Lyft. Okay? There is a stickable insulation that you can get where you don't have to do anything except peel and stick. I'm all about the easy shit. Okay? So you can peel and stick it. It's for the roof and the sides. It's not supposed to be used for the floor, but I'm going to use it in the floor in the back. What we have here holding the bed are 2 pieces of wood that I had cut. Now, I got 2 pieces. It should be 1 piece for the bed, but I did 2. Here's why. Everything in the van has to be able to be moved to a different van, and I'm 5'4", 135. I wasn't trying to bring this big-ass piece of wood out of here by myself. Cut in half. It also makes it easy for me to be able to have 2 different beds in case I have a guest, someone who is staying over. It also makes it easy for me to access the stuff that is going to be behind here because underneath the bed is going to be my closet and my storage. I've left that entire space open. So what I can do is move everything to the side, and I can take this piece of wood and stack it on the top, and now I can walk all the way to the back of the van. And inside here I'm going to do plastic tubs like I had when I had my preschool, and the children would bring their extra set of clothes, and they all had to have their own little cubby box. Okay, it pays to be a teacher, 33 years under me. I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to label the drawers so I know what the hell is in them. And they're going to go all the way across the back, okay? You got to see the videos in order to see what's in, you know, how it's looking. I've tried to go step by step with every little thing. But here in the front, so the only thing holding this up, the wood is sitting on top of my shelf and on top of the bench, which was the same height as my shelf in the back, okay? This is why I've been hanging on to these pieces. Understand me, okay? Everything that I hung on to had a purpose. Things that I was buying up, like the table that the TV is sitting on, for my camping. It's one of those tables you get at Walmart. The legs fold in, and then it folds halfway, and then it has a clamp and it has a handle. Well, I have two of them. I had one for cooking on and one for a coffee table at my extended stay. Pay attention to those videos from the extended stay because that's the stuff I use to do my refurb on my van. Curtain rods and all. Everything that I pulled out of that extended stay is in this van right now, except the clothes. Okay? It's not to travel with right now. The only purpose the van has right now is for me to live in. This is my home. Okay? I've pulled onto a private property of a friend that I met here in Jacksonville, so I don't even pay for my parking. I get to park here for free and tap into their electricity until I can afford to buy my power source, okay? I can't go anywhere as long as I am reliant on someone else for certain things that I need to be able to live in the van, okay? And that one thing is going to be water, toilet, and electricity. I'd like to have my porta potty, and I would like to have my power box before I ever tried to go anywhere so I can go wherever and park and have everything that I need. I don't have to be with someone that I know or, something like that. So, no, I'm not traveling right now, just living in it and getting it ready. So while it's just sitting here in the yard, it's not tagged, it's not insured or anything like that. There's no sense in spending extra money on something you ain't riding around in, okay? I'm going to take it to the beach for the first and pray to God that the police don't see me. And if they do, I'm still within 30 days with my bill of sale. I'm good, okay? I'm good from the hood, and I know they can't take my shit before 30 days, okay? So I got my paperwork. And we're going to take our ass to the beach and do what we're doing. And then it's not going to move again until June, which is when I want to take it to Jenny Springs. I was going to take it over to Key West, but my friend at Venture Boy, whose property I'm using at this time, has decided he's going to go ahead and I got the idea from him, y'all. He was getting an RV. And I was supposed to be helping him find an RV, and I was like, I want one of these. I want one of these. And this is my mini version of what he was going to do. So he decided he's going to go ahead and buy his RV and make his appointment, and we're going to take that to the Key West instead. So I'm going to make my trip to Jenny Springs so it's closer just on the off chance that Haven breaks down. I don't know anything about her motor, the tires, or anything about her. It's not good for me to try to do a trip so far away the first time. So we've decided to take the big RV that will be purchased here in a couple of months. So we're just going to do that. But that's how I'm going to go to Key West. But I'm still going to go and take her for a trip. We're going to get out and walk around so I can show you all the little pieces. What I'm standing on now to make this level are the remnants of my wood. One thing I would suggest if you're going to do something like this and a build out is keep your scraps until you're all the way done. They come in handy. Don't throw that shit away. Keep all your stuff. And women, if you're doing this by yourself and you had to buy a tool to fix something in your van, make sure you keep your tool. Don't let them ninjas take your shit. They didn't buy that. You buying tools for everybody? Come on, man. Do you know how many tools I got? If I had to buy it for you to fix something and you fixed it and I paid you to fix it, I didn't pay you to take my tools. Leave my shit where it is. That's mine. I paid for it. I got the receipt. So I got the tools to do the work. I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's where YouTube comes in. Okay, so we're going to look around here. But the way I'm going to do it is when I was in my extended stay, one of these was the food, my pantry. The other one was all of my pants because it's easy for you to put pants, fold the pants up and have the seams showing, and it don't look so tacky. I'm OCD. So y'all know this got to be right. We can't be in here in any crappy mess. But my plan is to insulate, and I'm not going to do the drywall and things on the sides because when you're in a minivan, when you're in these 15 passengers, they're not straight. And if you do your walls straight, you lose inches. And I don't want to lose any of my space. So I have decided that I am going to insulate it. Okay, but y'all got to remember now, I'm a hippie. Let me just go and put that out there. I'm a flaming ass hippie. Some of y'all say gypsy, but I'm there. That's me. When I put this up here and I found out that it's self-adhesive, what I plan to do, being a teacher, all of my walls on the side are going to be pegboard because you can take and move those and use them as hooks to hang things, or you can put tees on them and make shelves and whatever. So instead of losing all of my wall space, I'm going to capitalize by putting pegboards instead of walls so I can have those little pieces that you can put in and I can put my shelves and hangers wherever I want them. On the top, when I do my insulation, up here, I'm going to do lattice, okay, like from the garden. You can get that plastic white lattice. I'm going to have it cut and fitted in here, and I'm going to do trim to make it nice and neat. And then I'm going to string through the top. I'm going to put Christmas lights and vines, okay? Hippie, baby. It's going to be vines and lights at the top, and on the sides will be the shelves, okay? That's how I'm going to do it. So all I have to really put money into is the insulation, okay? That's how I'm going to get around paying all of this extra money. Anything that I put up, I will be able to take down because I'm going to do the slats on the side. I figure if I'm going to lose the space, capitalize on the hooks. I will put the slats up and I will make the wall, but I'm not going to do it back here. I'm only going to do it in the area where I need the most space. There's only going to be one strip up here, a half one, just at the top of the bed, okay? The bottom is just going to be insulation. Why? Why the fuck am I going to spend all my money in the back when you can't see none of that stuff? That's under the bed. That's a waste of money. I'm not wasting no money. So that part not going to get done the same way as this part that you can see. When I swing this door open, you're going to think I spent $1 million, but don't move that shelf, okay? Don't move the shelf. But that's what I'm going to do. There's going to be pegboard on both sides. One side I'm going to have some double-sided Velcro tape, and I want to take one of those door mirrors, you know, the thin ones you see in the cheap bathrooms, and one side's going to be a mirror because mirrors make your space look more spacious, makes it look bigger, and the other side is going to be just the pegboard. But with me having the magnets, I can choose which side I want to put it on, and I can also change it. I just put the magnets, the Velcro strip up there on both of them, and I can move it from side to side depending on what I'm doing. Remember, everything in my home will be removable, so it can be into another van should I break down. Okay, another thing that I'm going to do is I'll show you how I have the TV, but when I don't want to bring out the big TV for my chair, I'm using a cooler right now, okay, y'all? I got to figure out how I'm going to move around in here. That's another reason I'm trying to stay in here as much as possible. So when we do these lives and things, I know how to maneuver. But here's my TV. And when I'm not using the TV and I'm driving, it's going to slide in between these two shelves like this. Okay? Can y'all see that? That's how the TV is going to be transported. It's just going to slide between the two shelves. Okay? But right now I have it sitting on one of those tables that I told you guys I got that a lot of this stuff was given to me by another homeless person, since you guys are so fond of calling me homeless for living in the extended stay. But when people move out, all the things that they've gathered, they give away or sell to the other people at the extended stay. And there was this guy there named Jeff that I would give rides to and help him out all the time. And when he got to a point where he was leaving and he couldn't take all of his stuff, he gave it all to me. That's on there too. You can go back and look at that. So these tables came from him, but they're those Walmart ones with the handles. Okay? You get a ticket. Anyway, when I don't want to take that out, I got my handy dandy laptop because I just use my hotspot and watch Netflix. Okay? Even when I was at the extended stay, the internet never worked right. You know what I'm saying? I'm always hotspotting it. So why worry about cable and internet now? Hotspot. I don't watch TV a lot, so it don't matter. But that's how I'll do TV. Obviously for radio, you see I got my radio. It's sitting on top of the trash can. Got my pillows, my lights. Let's get where I can turn this around. I got to get a jacket. It might be warm in here, but it's cold as hell outside. But we're going to walk around. I'm going to show you how I got this, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to maneuver, because the pegboard's going to come in handy right here because I decided not to put anything right in this area, so I have movable space, you guys. I don't want to be cramped in here like a damn sardine, okay? So I'm going to put the pegboard over here, and if I don't want shelves at the time, how easy is it for me to take all them damn things out, drop them in a bucket, and slide the wood underneath the damn bed, okay? So I don't have to always have the same thing up. I have a little versatility right here in this little area. So let me move this. I gotta move this. Let me take this down first and show you guys what I'm working with before I move this and put it back. Move this. Let me take this down first and show you guys what I'm working with before I move this and put it back. I'm not really good at this, so y'all have to let me guess for a minute. Okay, this is what it's looking like this way. This is my curtain area, which is right before the seats. And what I did was I set the ring light on the floor behind here and just have it kind of looking at me this way. But here's the table. This is what we're looking at right here. This is what I've been sitting in. Okay, so there's the bed and the shelves. This is the area that I'm going to make pretty. There's the table that I have the TV sitting on. There's my trash can back over there in the corner with the radio sitting on it. And the curtains and stuff is where the seats are. But behind this one is my chair that I didn't want to get rid of. So when the TV, or if I just wanted to chill out, I could sit in the chair, turn the table this way. Someone can be on the bed watching TV or sitting in the chair watching. To chill out, I could sit in the chair, turn the table this way. Someone can be on the bed watching TV or sitting in the chair watching TV. Okay? Either way. All right? So that's what I have in the front. The chair's going to stay for now. I don't know how long I'll keep it, but for right now, I like it. My backside. And I got lucky because on the back, this is the church bench I was talking about. See how my wood comes over this? Okay? That's keeping everything in there. When I shut the door, it bumps up against here and nothing moves, so I don't have to worry about shit flying out of the van. But all of my dishes are down here. There's a video of that as well. And these I lay down so they don't fall anywhere. And everything is there. There you go. And I decided that it was better to do the convection oven than the microwave, because you can do more with the convection oven than the microwave. And it doesn't take all the seasoning or flavor out of your food. So that's what I got for back here. This bench is not going to be nailed down because where's it going to go? It's so fucking heavy when you move. But if I'm ever at a campground, okay, hold up. But if I'm ever at a campground, okay, hold up. If I'm ever at a campground and I need, extra seating, all I got to do is take the bench out of the back, and I need extra seating. All I got to do is take the bench out of the back, and now I even have more seats, okay? I also have that in the back because I don't want any of my kitchen to know how to do a rebuild of this. I don't know nothing about insulating and all of that. Nah, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm figuring it out on the fly, baby, on the fly. No, haven't stopped the roof leaks yet. This is not permanent. This is me showing how I'm going to set it up. It's not permanent. The roof, about anchors. I got to do the floor before I can do any anchors. The floor not even in. I'm on metal. The only wood in here is I got to do the floor before I can do any anchors. The floor not even in. I'm on metal. The only wood in here is this part that I'm stepping on right here, and anchors. The floor not even in. I'm on metal. The only wood in here is this part that I'm stepping on right here, and that's just so I don't fall because it's not level. I haven't done anything to this van. This part that I'm stepping on right here, and that's just so I don't fall because it's not level. I haven't done anything to this van except I don't get anything wet until I can get everything done, because like I have stated, my budget is zero. And since I just bought this van, everything done, because like I have stated, my budget is zero. And since I just bought this van, that's money spent I don't have. So I'm going to have to wait until after I pay my card note that I just spent the money buying the van
Because now I'm in a situation where I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul, but really I'm not. I'm just waiting on Paul to come back because I gave all the money to Peter when he was here, and now I got to get some more money. But no, for real. This week, I did the van. Next week, I got to do my car note, my insurance, my credit card bill. The next week after that, I'll have $700 to play with. So until I can get past this 2 weeks, there will be no repairs. Except for when you watch Story Time, it will tell you that when I brought the van out here to the property, one of Adventure Boy's neighbors stopped by. I can't think of his name, but he does work. I don't know what the fuck he does, but he's got this big ass boat, and they had a leak, and they had to fix it, and it's the same stuff that would be used to fix this. So now I don't have to go buy it because he gave me all the materials for free. I just got to do the work, and you can't use it until it's warm. So he told me to wait until a warm day before I put this stuff on. So I'm not going to mess with it until it's warm, and I do have the materials, and they cost me this much. They cost me opening my mouth and saying what I'm doing, and people around here in the neighborhood where I just came to park my property have come over and offered their help. So I'm not really by myself. I'm doing the work by myself, but I have people in my ear leaning me in the right direction of things that I should do or should not do because I've never lived in a van before. So I'm pulling my information from all around, people that I meet on my Lyft runs, people that I meet in the neighborhood, people that are on my pages are starting to send more information because I did ask if you are watching someone that's living out of their car, out of their van, out of their truck, out of their shoebox on the back porch, tag me in it so I can go watch them because they may know something I don't know and I need to know, okay? I also put on there if you have any ideas or you see me doing something that you've tried and you know that's not going to work, just go on and let me know so I got a heads up to be looking for it. Even if I do it, it don't mean I didn't listen to you. It just means I decided to try it anyway, knowing that it might fuck up. Okay? That's all. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. And then for the floor, that's going to be easy because I'm not going to have a cost on the floor either because I'm not going to do the back the way I'm doing the front. Anything from this shelf back, that shit finna get nigger rigged. Let me call it like it is. I'm going to put some insulation on this floor. I'm going to get some patches, and I'm going to put the silicone, and I'm going to fill up the holes and do everything that you're supposed to do. I'm going to wash it down. I'm going to do the rust stopper and make sure that the rust doesn't keep getting worse. But then after that, I'm just going to put me down some insulation, and I'm going to attach the board on top of it. And I'm not going to put down the slats in the back. I'm going to drill right into the floor of the van because, once again, it's a 2002. When I get done with this shit, it's probably not going to move no more because I'm going to run it till the wheels fall off. But when I get done with this shit, it's probably not going to move no more because I'm going to run it till the wheels fall off. But I did have someone ask me that if I decided to buy my bigger van halfway through, if I would allow them to buy this one. And I said yes. So while everybody think I'm stupid for doing this, there are people that want to buy it after I finish because they like it already and they see where my mind is. And they too are in a situation where they don't have what they need because they like it already and they see where my mind is. And they too are in a situation where they don't have what they need in order to achieve the way they want to. So they're looking for different ways to do it and don't have what they need in order to achieve the way they want to. So they're looking for different ways to do it. And an alternative is living in your vehicle because you don't have two things that you're trying to pay. That's why so many people are moving into their vehicles. So many people are doing the van life. So many people are doing these things so that they can live and have fun and not be way off. And they're going to just cover that back window. And then right here, because I want to be able to see people walking past, I'm just going to take the white sheer that's in the middle, and I'm going to do me you can get these little pins, and I'm going to take the white sheer that's in the middle, and I'm going to do me you can get these little pins, and I'm going to hot glue or some kind of pin up here and put me a rope so I can have me some little sliding sheer curtains right here. So if people walk by this door, I can see bodies moving. I don't need nothing real dark. Sheer curtains right here. So if people walk by this door, I can see bodies moving. I don't need nothing real dark. on this door, seeing as how I don't have windows. Now he's moving. I don't need nothing real dark on this door, seeing as how I don't have windows. Now let me tell you another thing. I didn't buy the van with the windows because I didn't want to worry about privacy, okay? The cargo vans are better for me in the way of privacy. But yeah, the windows are great if you just want to be seeing everything and all that, but I'd rather it be one solid wall, some solid walls. I'm just saying. And my porta potty is probably going to be in this space because this is the most space that I can move around, and it's going to be one that I can. It's these things are really tiny. I mean, there's no space because this is the most space that I can move around, and it's going to be one that I can. It's these things are really tiny. I mean, they're no taller than about this, and I can actually sit it anywhere. And if I didn't want it to be showing, I could always put it behind the shelf. But I think that would kind of be pointless because convenience is everything. And I want to set up the van so that everything is where it should be so I can maneuver in here without having to move a lot of stuff on a daily basis. I think that would work my nerves. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't have to do that as well. That's why another reason I didn't want this to be all the way across, because then I would have had to pull this shelf out, crawl under here, and do all. No. See, I'm 48, not 28. I'm going to flip that shit over, and I'm going to walk through there and get what I want. And I'm going to make sure the stuff I use the most is up front. That's how we going to do it. But I actually think there's enough room in there for me to pop a bar going across and hang all my shirts. Put my dresses in drawers, hang all my shirts, and put all my pants in here, and then have the plastic containers for, like, your underwear, your socks, and all of that, and have those bins all in there. And so they're not sliding around while I'm traveling. I plan to take my, once again, my heavy-duty Velcro. I was a teacher, y'all. Please forgive me. I'm going to Velcro them bitches together so they don't slide everywhere. That's how I used to do the cubbies with the kids, because every time they tried to get their clothes out of that plastic, that shit would be moving everywhere. It pays not to be cheap. So I'll Velcro them together and put the Velcro tabs on the bottom because the floor was carpet, so they wouldn't move when the kids would go over to get their clothes out or their covers for their cots. So all my little ideas that I did as a teacher. What's my reason for what? You got a spot for nobody. Ideas that I did as a teacher. What's my reason for what? You got a spot for nobody but me. What's my reason for what? What are you talking about? You can go to YouTube and then they tell you how to do. I'm all over YouTube. I even have a YouTube channel that I'm gonna start using now that I've YouTube and then they tell you how to do. I'm all over YouTube. I even have a YouTube channel that I'm going to start using now that I've decided to do the van life. I've had several of my associates to say, I even have a YouTube channel that I'm going to start using now that I've decided to do the van life. I've had several of my associates to say, okay, now you really, instead of just putting videos, you need to start going live on YouTube. So I'm going to start going live. Okay, now you really, instead of just putting videos, you need to start going live on YouTube. So I'm going to start going live. I'm able to go live now, so I'm going to start doing it. Oh, why am I living in the van? Because I don't want to pay rent and I don't want to work. I don't want to work and I don't want to pay rent, so I pay cash for a van so I can live free. That's the truth. Here's the truth, shame the devil. I don't want to. This van broke down on the side of the road. I'm just going to have to be happy that the van don't have no car note while it's broke down on the side of the road and go to sleep too. I'm just going to have to be happy that the van don't have no car note while it's broke down on the side of the road and go to sleep till tomorrow. I'll deal with it tomorrow. Note while it's broke down on the side of the road and go to sleep till tomorrow. I'll deal with it tomorrow. Please know that I am not the one. At least you honest about it. Thank you. No sense in lying. I'm not lazy, but I still don't want to work. Thank you. No sense in lying. I'm not lazy, but I still don't want to work. What's the due date for what? What due date? Yeah, you can come hang out. Bring weed. Don't come empty-handed. I'm in Florida. No. Frowning on me and shit about how I'm living. I might can have a man. Right now, I just take the dick and keep it pushing. I don't need no man. Y'all ain't worth shit. I know exactly what I want. I don't want to be bothered. Shit, they disturb the peace. Oh, wait, let me show y'all what Adventure got me for Christmas. I got a Christmas present. He knocked on the door of the van when he was going by and brought me a Christmas present in my new house. Where's my Christmas present, y'all? For somebody that I ain't dating, he sure remembers the good stuff about me. He knows I like to journal, so he got me a journal, something I can write all of my things in, so I know what I did each step to the van. So this is Haven's journal. He even brought me some pens because he know I'm kind of OCD. I like to color code shit, so he got them in different colors. Now this right here, I can't get no black man to do this. And this man don't even believe in half the shit I believe in. But when we first met, I told him that I was almost out of sage and I needed some. And this man don't even believe in half the shit I believe in. But when we first met, I told him that I was almost out of sage and I needed some white sage to get rid of all the spirits. This man bought me sage for the van, y'all. That's some white sage to get rid of all the spirits. This man bought me sage for the van, y'all. That's a friend. Let me get a man that does as much as my friend, and then I get a man. I promise I will. Let me get a man that does as much as my friend, and then I get a man. I promise I will. I get a man if y'all act right. And then y'all kept on asking me about Adventure Boy and are we fucking and this, that, and the third and yada yada yada. He finally shot his hand if y'all act right. And then y'all kept on asking me about Adventure Boy and are we fucking and this, that, and the third and yada yada yada. He finally shot his shot. Yes, he did. He on probation for lying on his application. So no, we ain't messing around. Cause he done already lied, and we gonna work through the shot. Yes, he did. He on probation for lying on his application. So no, we ain't messing around. Cause he done already lied, and we gonna work through that and see if I might think about it later. The only thing, so no, we ain't messing around. Cause he done already lied, and we gonna work through that and see if I might think about it later. The only thing I would recommend is to make it as comfortable as you can. So that's what we're doing right here, making it comfortable. I'm playing, right now it's just a mat, okay? Because that's all I had for when I was going camping on the ground. But I've been seeing everyone with this damn memory foam that's about 4 inches thick. I just can't figure out where they're buying it from. And then I had somebody else to come up with a greater idea, those mattress toppers that you can get. I might try a mattress topper. I'm not sure yet, but I would like to get that memory foam. I think that shit would be good, but I can't find anybody that's so yet. I might try a mattress topper. I'm not sure yet, but I would like to get that memory foam. I think that shit would be good, but I can't find anybody that sells it this big. That's why he brought it. Satan wanna keep you in that sage nest. Well, whoever you are, you got issues. I wanted the sage. He don't believe it. I do. You twisted. Well, thank you. Whoever you are, you got issues. I wanted the sage. He don't believe it. I do. You twisted. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I got a great attitude when folks was having a good do. You twisted. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I got a great attitude when folks was having a good attitude with me. I reciprocate. I'm just mirroring what you're doing to me. Hi, how are you? But no, if I could, I'm gonna get a man one day. One day. I ain't in no hurry. They don't add to me. You know, I stand alone. It'll be alright. All I want to do right now is like everybody said. I'm trying to get it out the mud. Show y'all how to get this bag right quick without breaking a sweat. Cause I'm not paying no rent and utilities. I'm good. Talk your talk shit. When you really see, you should hit my toes. Get all the other characters. I keep telling y'all I'm Gemini. There's a few of us over here. You really got to catch the right one. Sometimes we act like we got good sense. And so I keep telling y'all I'm Gemini. There's a few of us over here. You really got to catch the right one. Sometimes we act like we got good sense. And insulation for the whole van. I'm going to get insulation, baby. I am. I'm just not in no hurry. I actually want to experience sleeping in the van without the insulation so I can tell people the difference between having insulation and not having insulation. You don't know if you don't go through it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take the time to go through all these different things so I can tell you the truth about it from my standpoint. So when I go to the beach and it's supposed to be 20 degrees and I say I slept at the beach, I'm going to make sure I live all night so you know I'm at the beach. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to make sure you see the inside of the van with no insulation. And all I'm going to have is my generator and this little bitty ass heater and all my blankets on this bed. Because if this is what I got and I didn't have help, this is what I would have to use. So I want to make sure that I'm showing it every step of the way. And if the shit don't work, I'm going to tell you, don't do that shit. You go freeze to death. But you can't talk what you don't know. So, you go freeze to death. But you can't talk what you don't know. So I got to do it so I know what the hell is going on. So I came out here. I've been out here all day. I wanted to see how the heater was going to do, if it's going to be really, really cold, because it's like, I think 40-something degrees right now, and I was still able to sit here with my tank top. It's going to be really, really cold because it's like, I think 40-something degrees right now, and I was still able to sit here with my tank top on. The heater does work good enough for that, but I wonder what it's going to feel like at nighttime because the air is different at night. It can feel one way in the day and be the same temperature at night and be colder for some reason. So I'm experiencing all of this. I'm not skipping no steps. I have what I need. I'm not sure, but I'm going to think. But what I did as far as the bed, because I'm cold-natured, I'm anemic anyway, I'm like old folks, y'all. I run the heater until damn near June. But I have these fleece blankets like this, and even to this day inside the house, I'm like old folks, y'all. I run the heater until damn near June. But I have these fleece blankets like this, and even to this day inside the house, when people running their heaters, I sleep on top of one and under one with blankets on top of that. I think I'm going to be inside the house when people running their heaters. I sleep on top of one and under one with blankets on top of that. I think I'm going to be okay. People hate sleeping with me because I make them burn up. The candle inside is because I make them burn up. The candle inside is plant container heat sniper. You wouldn't need that candle. You ain't getting no younger. And as long as I keep it simple and I'm not out here spending a whole, you ain't getting no younger. And as long as I keep it simple and I'm not out here spending a whole bunch of money that I don't have, there's no harm in what I'm doing. Like there's no harm in me getting out here doing the workouts and wearing in a whole bunch of money that I don't have. There's no harm in what I'm doing. Like there's no harm in me getting out here doing the workouts and wearing the damn bikinis and shit. People just have, and what I got going, I ain't got nothing going. I mean, this is it. I live in a van. I ain't got shit going. But I love my little house. Y'all don't understand. I've been sitting here all But I love my little house. Y'all don't understand. I've been sitting here all day, literally, since like 5 this morning. I left and went to work from like, I guess I went about 6:30, and then I came back about 11. But outside of that, I've been sitting here, moving around in the van, walking around the van, laying in the bed, seeing what bothers. But outside of that, I've been sitting here, moving around in the van, walking around the van, laying in the bed, seeing what bothers me, looking around, seeing what is not at arm's reach that I would need, that I want to have, so that I can start seeing what bothers me, looking around, seeing what is not at arm's reach that I would need, that I want to have, so that I can start thinking about what it is I want to have in here. I don't want to buy a lot, want to have, so that I can start thinking about what it is I want to have in here. I don't want to buy a lot until I know what I need. And since I've never lived in a van, I really don't know what I know damn well. You might want to go somewhere warm first if you know that's what you get ready to do. That's why I came to Florida to nomad and go to the beaches and things because of the climate. I simply grow on vegetables, lifestyle. I'm going to tell you, you're talking about growing things. One of the other things I thought about with this $20,000, because like I told you guys, Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, you're talking about growing things. One of the other things I thought about with this $20,000, because like I told you guys, I'm just doing it. It's just a number I threw out there because I thought it was feasible. The remainder of the year, that I'll collect another $10,000, and at the end of 2023, I can essentially take that $10,000 and go on the road after I bought the van. And now in 2023, I can essentially take that $10,000 and go on the road after I bought the van. And now I got gas and food money to start with, $10,000 worth, to start traveling for 2024. That's one idea. I got some food money to start with, $10,000 worth, to start traveling for 2024. That's one idea. Another idea I had was the $20,000 in the box. Doesn't matter where you start you know what I'm saying? No matter how you start the race. The only thing that matters is how you finish it. So I'm trying to show you how to, some different alternate ways you can start. Matters is how you finish it. So I'm trying to show you how to, some different alternate ways you can start to gain money and make money and get your bag. Make sure you put something on the black window at night for practice. Most definitely will do that. I'm not sleeping in it right now anyway. I don't have everything I need. Right now I'm just in here playing around with stuff, moving furniture around, decking it out a little bit so I can kind of see. And somebody was like, why are you doing all that work? You got to pull all of that out. It's 2 shelves and a bench. Pull all what out? I'm just saying. I laugh when people say stuff to me. I really do. It should be funny. I'm like, boy, keep watching the video. You ain't got all your information. You can move in with people say stuff to me. I really do. It should be funny. I'm like, boy, keep watching the video. You ain't got all your information. You can move in with I don't want to move in with you. It's your shit. This is my shit. Bless your heart. Hey, bless your heart too, baby. Damn, girl, you look shit. Bless your heart. Hey, bless your heart too, baby. Damn, girl, you look